You know, that quote, it really hits home, doesn't it? There are no do-overs, no rehearsals. When it starts, you're live. And yeah, your partner is the star of the show, but make no mistake, your role, it's absolutely critical.
Hey, and welcome. Today, we are cracking open the playbook for dads for labor and delivery. And our goal here is super simple. We're going to take you from feeling like an anxious guy on the sidelines to being the confident, indispensable coach your partner needs when it matters most.
So here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll get your head in the game, shifting from bystander to coach. Then we'll map out your pre-labor game plan. We'll talk about how to know when it is actually go time. Then we'll dive into your coaching playbook for the big day. And finally, we'll cover the big mistakes you want to avoid. Let's do it.
Okay, section 1. So, why is this prep so critical? Look, it's not about you becoming a doctor overnight. Not at all. It's about handling all the little details, the logistics, right now, so that when labor actually starts, your one and only job is to be totally present and supportive for her. And honestly, this is the most important thing to get. Labor, it's unpredictable. It can feel like chaos, but your ability to show up prepared, calm, and ready, that is 100% within your control. That's your superpower here.
All right, section 2. Let's get down to brass tacks. We're talking about the pre-labor game plan. These are the super practical things you can do in those last few weeks that will just erase a massive amount of last-minute stress. Trust me on this.
Okay, these 3 things might seem small, but they are absolute game changers. Seriously, knowing the route means you're not screaming at your GPS during a contraction. Installing that car seat now means you're not wrestling with straps and buckles in the hospital parking lot later. And pre-registering, it means you won't be digging for an insurance card while your partner is, in labor. Now, the hospital bag. The trick is to think in 3s. You've got a bag for your partner, a bag for the baby, and a bag for you, the coach. And hey, here's a fantastic pro tip from this list. If you bring a pillow from home for her, which you should, stick it in a brightly colored pillowcase. Why? So it doesn't get swallowed up by the sea of white hospital linens. Smart, right? Okay, let's talk about the birth plan. It's super important to understand what this is and what it isn't. It's not a rigid script. It's a communication tool. It's your guide. Its whole purpose is so you can be her voice when she's, well, a little busy with the whole labor thing. You'll know her preferences so you can communicate them for her. Okay, section 3. Let's just address the big one. The question that keeps so many dads up at night. How do you know when it's really go time? How do you know when to grab the bags and get in the car? I mean, it's the big question, right? Go too early and they might send you home. Wait too long and, well, you don't want to wait too long. So what's the secret? How do you know for sure? Thankfully, it's not as mysterious as it sounds. It really comes down to 2 big can't-miss signs. First, regular contractions. And by regular, I mean they're consistent, they're getting stronger, and they're coming about 5 minutes apart or closer. Time them. Second, her water breaks. And if either of those things happens, that's it. It's go time. No more guessing. Now, this is important. Separate from the go time signs, there are some critical warning signs. These mean you call the doctor or midwife immediately. No waiting. Take a second and really look at this list. Burn it into your brain. And the golden rule here is simple. If you're ever in doubt, you pick up the phone and call. Always. It's always better to be safe. All right, section 4. The prep work is done. You know the signs. You've made it to the hospital. Now, it is game time. This is your coaching playbook. This is where all that preparation pays off.
First play in the book, slow breathing. The cue to use this is when she can't talk through a contraction anymore. You're going to say something just like this. Okay, a new one starting. Big breath in with me, and now a long, slow breath out. The key is to breathe with her. Your calm voice, right there with her, is your most powerful tool. Okay, so as things ramp up, slow breathing might not be enough. That's your cue to level up. You switch to light breathing. The words change. These are stronger. Let's switch it up. Breathe with me. He, who. You see, you're adapting. And through all this, you maintain eye contact. You become her focus point. And then comes transition. This is the hardest part. Right before pushing, she is going to feel overwhelmed. And this is when you go from coach to anchor. Your job is to lock in with her. Look at me. Breathe with me. You are doing this. Match your rhythm. Be her rock. You're the one who gets her through this peak. Look, the breathing is huge, but your biggest role of all, it's being her advocate. You're her voice.
You use that birth plan you talked about to ask questions. And hey, sometimes plans have to change. Your ability to stay calm and flexible if things go off script, that is one of the greatest gifts you can give her. The goal is a healthy mom and a healthy baby.
Okay, we've gone through all the what to do's. Now let's flip the script. Section 5, a quick, rapid-fire list of what not to do. These are the common mistakes you absolutely want to avoid in the delivery room.
And this is the big one. Do not minimize her pain. Ever. Her experience is her reality. Your job is to validate it, not question it. Saying something like, "It can't be that bad," is just a terrible idea. Believe her. Support her. Period.
Next up, don't just be a spectator. This is not a movie you're watching. You are on the team. You're in the game. Be active. Give her a massage. Coach the breathing. Fetch ice chips. Offer water. If you're just standing there with your hands in your pockets, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, this one might sound a little counterintuitive, but don't ignore your own needs. This isn't selfish, it's strategic. You can't be a good coach if you're about to pass out from hunger or exhaustion. Grabbing a quick snack or a bottle of water isn't you checking out, it's you refueling so you can stay in the game for the long haul.
And this is huge. Don't panic, or at least don't show that you're panicking. She is feeding off your energy. She's looking at your face for cues. So even if you're freaking out a little on the inside, what you project has to be calm confidence. Your steady presence sends a powerful message. I'm here, we've got this. You see, that's what this is all about. Everything we've talked about, the checklists, the breathing, the birth plan, it's all designed to do one thing. It's about taking that nervous, anxious energy and turning it into real, actionable confidence. Look, at the end of the day, no one expects you to be perfect. You won't be. But you absolutely can be prepared. And that's really the question, isn't it? In one of the most important moments of your life, what kind of partner, what kind of coach are you going to choose to be?